in the books. Just, both the exhaustion and the enjoyment. They've done everything they could. They're now national champions, and everyone out in the field top 8 in the country. So I'm Grace Latz. I'm going to sign off here in a few. It's been wonderful to call some of these races, and I'm going to throw it down to Maurice Scott on the awards dock.
Championship dock with the winners of the men's U16 Cox Quad Capital Crew. Yeah. Let them know your names.
I'm William Munzberg.
I'm Zachary Kaiser.
I'm Porter Higby.
I'm Bennett Williams.
And I'm Logan Doherty.
Now, Logan, what's the thing that's going through your mind right now?
Man, that was crazy. It was dogfight right there. It was really scary. Yeah.
We have this saying on our team, it's are you the breaker or the broken? So you push or you lose.
Stay with the breaker.
Really, we were just sticking in it together, and we know that we trust each other, and that's how it comes out.
Man, this was great. I trust each one of these guys to push their hardest, and they sure did. It was great.
I was thinking of all my boys here, through the pain with me, all the family at home that are watching, all the people that, support me watching this, and I got to do it for them.
I like that. Now, Coxon, you got to let me know, let everybody know. What gets your boys going in that last 250 meters of the race?
It's just you got to trust your fitness. You got to trust what you do at practice. We know that we trust each other and that we know that we can depend on each other to make it happen, and that's what we did.
That's what they did, and they came out on top. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your fastest men's Cox Quad U16 in the nation, Capital Crew. Congratulations, boys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Up in the tower watching the start of the men's U16 8 with Coxon final, and we were off to a really clean start. We have maybe 3 or 4 seats all the way across this 8-lane course. As we get up into the first 250, they're going to be settling down into their race pace now. But our early leaders really are, I would give it to Marin in lane 0, Los Gatos in lane 1, fairly even with Sarasota Crew A in lane number 2. Those 3 boats have separated themselves out a little bit. Marin is trying to say, yeah, we're gonna go a little bit more. So they probably have maybe a little bit more water, but this is a very close race at the front. Going back from that, we've got probably community rowing in that next spot with St. Peter's Prep and Row America Rye right there. And in lane 7, Saugatuck is not letting anything go by them with Newport Seabase right next to them. This is a close race, but those far lanes are starting to say that they are the 3 that want to be really fighting for those medals. So we'll see what Community Rowing and Row America Rye have to say about that. There's plenty of time, but these 3 leaders are looking for open water now from the rest of the pack.
Yeah, BB. Marin, Los Gatos, Sarasota Crew A. Don't count out a couple of these other boats as well. Community Rowing, as you mentioned, Saugatuck at the top of your screen now if you're watching our broadcast. Beautiful camera view from our Mixer Media squad here joining our production, streaming this on site and through overnight. So continuing to follow along with this race now, 2:20 into this one. Marin still maintaining that first place position, looking for a gold in Final A. In that Marin boat, we have Coxon Easton, stroke seat Lucas, 7-seat Hunter, 6-seat Colin, 5-seat Drake, 4-seat Scott, 3-seat Grayson, 4-seat Nevin, and the bow seat Chase.
And that boat's looking relaxed and long. So they are pushing really strong on every stroke, but it doesn't look that much like they're extending themselves. That doesn't mean they aren't. But the fact that they can stay that composed and that long shows that they're ready to do whatever comes next. We'll see if they're able to do that based on what the other crews can do, of course. But they're they've earned this lead, and now it's theirs to keep.
Yeah, Sarasota Crew A and Los Gatos, as you mentioned, trying to do anything they can to jump up in front as we approach the first 1,000 meters of this race. Still Marin dominating through the first 330 of this A championship final.
And there's a good shot sort of the layout of the field. We've got a couple of different races going on here, all of which are equally important to the people that are in those races. Over on the left side of our screen, closest to the beach, we have 3 crews, Saugatuck, Newport Seabase, and St. Peter's Prep, that are really close. And each of those boats wants to beat the other boat. So if you're not going to win, you want to be as close to winning as possible and beat the boat next to you. That's their race right now.
All right, Marin 311.86 through the 1,000-meter mark. And as you had mentioned, a couple of boats within the race competing for second place at the moment. Still not counting them out for the gold medal, but Los Gatos and Sarasota Crew. Sarasota Crew 314.59, just to show you how close they are through that 1,000-meter mark. Los Gatos 314.85.
So looking at Marin right now, they are taking themselves out of the scrum, so to speak. They have clear water now. This is their race to win at this moment. So just keeping that length, keeping that strength, and the length that they're getting on every stroke, it's what's helping them get away from the crews next to them. Los Gatos and Sarasota Crew A have each other to work off of. That's really more of a coxswain thing than a rower thing. The rowers should be focused really completely on what's happening within their own boat, on the person in front of them. Depending on what sequence they're in their stroke, I would say that Sarasota A may have a bow ball over Los Gatos. Let's see who goes up for their sprint first as they come into the beach. Oh, making a move. This is going to be a close race for second, and it's also going to be a close race for the rest of these placements. Let's watch the beach now. Get to the beach, leave the screen, get to the beach, and cheer on these crews as they come in. Lane 1 and 2. Even. Marin Rowing Association out of lane 0, dominating this race pretty much from the start.
Yeah, BB, and you can hear the cheers now on the beach as these boats approach the finishing tower. Marin from the start all the way through the finish. Open water lead between Marin, Los Gatos, and Sarasota Crew. The battle for 1, 2, and 3. Can Marin hang on? And it looks like they will, barring any setbacks as they inch closer towards the finish line. Marin set to cross, and they will unofficially take first. In second, it looks like lane 1, Los Gatos just out in front of the Sarasota Crew in lane number 2, and it is Los Gatos 2, Sarasota Crew 3, and just outside there in fourth place, Community Rowing, followed by Row America Rye, then Newport Seabase, St. Peter's Prep, and Saugatuck.
What an exciting race.
626.40 finish for Marin unofficially. 544 behind is Los Gatos. 587 in third, Sarasota Crew. Those are your top 3 medaling finishers in the men's U16 8 final.